Hello everyone, welcome. We're gonna be making some delicious meals while we talk about balance. Thinking about balance, I really go back to the natural world and I think of carnivores. In their natural setting, carnivores, absolutely, they only eat when it's absolutely necessary. They don't just hunt unnecessarily. They're not snackers like we are as human beings. If ever a predator overeats prey because, hey, I'm the king of the jungle, or because, it's survival of the fittest, what would eventually happen is that there would be an imbalance in the ecosystem. And this imbalance will eventually eliminate the predator, which is causing the imbalance. Balance. I like that word. Do you have balance in your life? And does it transfer to the surrounding environment? If ever there was to be voted the worst predator, it would be us, the humans. We overbreed, overmilk, overeat, overkill, and ever so greatly offset the ecosystem, the balance of the environment. It's so amazing and funny to me how we as human beings are the only hunters that use tools. Think about it.
Get him again. He's still alive.
If you think from 2 points of views, it is very clear to me that human beings actually get the best balance when they subsist completely on a plant-based diet. The first viewpoint being that of how the world came into existence, and that is the Big Bang followed by evolution. The second view being the biblical one of God creating the world. Both views, though they are worlds apart, they share a point. Well, maybe several, but one that I want to talk about is that of the original diet of human beings. You see, in evolution, they do believe that where we evolved from, our original ancestors were purely plant-based. They foraged for wild fruits and vegetables. While the biblical narrative also shows us that human beings were created with a plant-based diet by God. Meat was introduced later on along the line. The introduction of meat in our diet has not been a bed of roses. It has brought a lot of negative effects, not only to our health, but also to the environment around us. In seeking to live a life of balance that is in harmony with the environment around us, many people have chosen to go vegan and vegetarian. Others for a higher purpose, which is to reform, to go back to what God intended for us as human beings, to choose not to honor our appetite, but God's design. So, what will be your part in this balance? Maybe yours is to learn from carnivores, to not overeat, to not eat when it's not necessary. Maybe yours is to reduce the amount of meat intake in your diet and increase more fruits and vegetables. Maybe your part is to eat less of processed foods. Maybe your portion is to listen and take heed to the conviction of your heart, obey God, to live more holistically on a plant-based diet. Whatever your call is today, please take heed to it. Enjoy your week.